Guys, I seriously need to find a better setup. I'm sitting on the floor of my bedroom again, and I have my computer and the mic propped up on this laundry basket that I have. It's super cute though, so I don't actually use it as a laundry basket. I just fill blankets in it, and so I actually have an absurd amount of blankets, just like throw blankets. So I have four in this basket, and then I have four, I think, in another cute laundry basket that I use for blankets. And then I have some like thrown on our couch, and then I have some thrown on this beanbag chair. Anyways, it's a problem. I am excited to talk about this topic today. It's something that I kind of thought about recently as I'm recording this, but I recently went to two of my good friends, their dance performance. They're in this collective, and it was just a beautiful reminder of things that you're passionate about. They're often, I believe, your calling. And I was at work the other day prior to watching this show, and I have these calendar, those desk calendars that have, like, take the sheet of paper off of it every single day. And these ones are specific to affirmations and just fun, cute, positive photos and things that make me happy. And it's something that I look forward to every day, coming into work, not knowing what the next day the picture and message is going to be. And one of the ones from that week prior to the show it said something along the lines of, what you're passionate about isn't just a passion, it's your calling. And I think that's so true. And as a creative myself, and being in the dance industry and world for as long as I can remember, it really became not just something I was passionate about, but something that I truly felt within me and my soul that I was meant to explore and be a part of. And while I'm not immersed in it as much as I was a couple years ago when I was in the dance company, shout out to Source, love you, Joe, and it's still so within me, and I feel like it will never exactly go away. And so I think that message rang true. And watching my two friends, they were just, first of all, I was in awe of them. The quality of movement that they produce on stage is beautiful. And I danced with them in the company, and granted, they were spectacular then and so inspirational, but you can just see, at least I can see, the progression of improvement that they've made. And it really showed me that people who are passionate about something feel as though it is a part of their being and calling, that they can really make whatever they want come to fruition, if that makes sense. And I really saw it in Brett and Han, and it was beautiful. Like, honestly, some of the pieces brought tears to my eyes because I was just beyond proud of them, but also to see, and all of the dancers were incredible, and just to see how something that someone cares about so much be brought to life and to tell a story in a certain way. It was just such a special moment and evening to be a part of. And I think that my sensitivity really comes to play in here when I watch dance performances, because they usually always speak to me. And I think that when you listen to a song or a live performance of some kind, or read or listen to poetry that moves you, you feel it within your body. Like, you get those goosebumps, and I was definitely getting goosebumps in this performance. It was amazing. But I think that we need to listen to those parts within our body that tell us, this affects me and makes me feel something. And I think that just brings so much beauty in the world, and we need to really, I think, sit into it, tap into it more so than we maybe do. And so I felt so inspired. And even though I'm on a bit of a hiatus, like I said, with dance, I'm not immersed in it as much. The culture is beautiful, and it was so nice to see some familiar faces. I actually ran into one of my friends. She's so cute. When we saw each other, we haven't seen each other in like months. It was so funny. We were like, the visceral reaction that we had, we were just going weak at the knees and like slowly inching toward each other. It was such a funny moment, but what a beautiful embrace, and it just brought back so many emotions. I remember being in Source and she was there helping out, and it was just such a spectacular time with just the whole dance community. And I think that the message of today that I kind of wanted to just focus on is that, again, if you're passionate about something, whether it's playing an instrument or going to the gym and being on a health fitness journey or cooking or baking, shout out to all the bakers, because I really don't know how you do it. I literally can't. I think I can cook okay. I mean, I have to force myself to cook to meal prep and things, but baking is such a, I feel like, specific and pristine talent. You like have to measure, and I don't really like to do that. So anyways, but if you're interested in any type of niche thing, keep exploring it. And it means that you're called to do it for a reason, whether it be for a season, whether it be for years. It's something that I think that you're meant to explore. And so I encourage you to explore something that you've thought about doing, like running, for example. Nat, my best friend, she is on her little running era, and I love this for her. She's training to be in a marathon or half a marathon, whatever it is. She is passionate about starting that journey. And while I would never run like that because I can't. I don't know if you guys remember doing the beep test when we were younger. I'm shocked that it lasted as long as it did in schools and was a requirement, because holy Toledo. I mean, you best believe I got 100% every single time, but by the end of it, I'm like tasting iron in my mouth, and it was, brutal. So anyways, running, I can't do, but she's doing that, and I know runners enjoy it once you're in it. So I think that's so cool. And yeah, I just really encourage you to keep exploring, keep venturing off, keep pushing yourself to a point where you feel like you're growing and that you've learned something new. I mean, the challenge in itself is, I think, what's cool and what's going to help you discover what you enjoy and what you don't enjoy. So that was a really long tangent to say all of that. I appreciate you guys sitting with me. I can't wait to connect with you in the next episode. I feel like I spoke very fast today. That's the matcha talking. I had a nice little matcha latte after my workout this morning. I hope that you make the most of today and your week ahead, and I appreciate you spending this time together with me, and I can't wait to connect with you and talk to you in the next episode. Love you guys. Bye.